Good morning, my people. Thank you for subscribing to Charles D TV. This is a new episode titled OSENI RUFAI versus NASIR EL-RUFAI. Watch, subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you very much and have a good one.
The Central Bank of Nigeria constantly alluded to the fact that the policy also targets politicians who have accumulated a huge war chest for vote buying during the forthcoming elections. It is now clear that the president has been deceived by the Central Bank of Nigeria and some elements in his government into buying into this overarching narrative in the name of ensuring free and fair elections in 2023.
These people don't really care about us. What thing they care about not just their pockets. Politicians want money so that they will use it to do vote buying. That is what thing they care about. Listen again.
Once Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged as the candidate in June 2022 and subsequently did not pick one of them as his running mate. This currency redesign policy was conceived to ensure that the APC presidential candidate is deprived of what they allege is a humongous war chest. They also sought to achieve any one or more of the following objectives. Number one, to create a nationwide shortage of cash so that citizens are incited to vote against APC candidates across the board, resulting in massive losses for the party in all the elections. Number two, ensure that the cash crunch is so serious, along with the contrived and enduring fuel shortage existing since September 2022, that the 2023 elections do not hold at all, leading to an interim national government to be led by a retired army general. And number three, sustain the climate of shortage of fuel, food and other necessities, leading to mass protests, violence and breakdown of law and order that will provide a fertile foundation for a military takeover. In the pursuit of these objectives, the Central Bank of Nigeria and these other disgruntled federal officials have so...
My people, it is so obvious. See, these politicians not get us for mind. That their pockets that they fight for. Then they cry up and down because they don't see money where they go use to do vote buy. They don't care about us. At all. They don't care about us. Here comes OSENI RUFAI of Arise TV. We can hear everything OSENI RUFAI talk to blast RUFAI. Man, this guy is really on fire. You gonna listen to this guy.
He made an insightful statement by saying that some people are planning a coup because they didn't. I think the security authority should ask him further on this. We can't allow our country to be plunged this way. The last person that made this same claim, after when he got to DSS, the music changed. He said he could have done better. All of this, is it because of the Naira policy? At first, let me give you a trajectory of what happened. I just hope I get the time. At first, when this policy was announced, we know how they went after Mr. Emefiele with the DSS and terrorism charges. Now they've forgotten about that. Secondly, now, we know how they went to the president. The day they got an extension, they were happy. The president said, give me 7 further days. They said, no, they went to court. We know how they continued with rejoinders on this case, just to be able to extend the case. Now we're at this point. The president gave a directive. A governor of his state countered the directive of his sovereign. What level of lawlessness are we getting into? Yes, the Supreme Court has ruled on this. We should obey. I'm not going to say let's break the rule of law. But the president came back and minuted on something. Are you a governor gave a counter speech? This was the same governor that didn't give a counter speech when Greenfield student died. He didn't give press conferences. This same governor in his speech also assumed the position of responsibility of the CBN governor by dictating what monetary policy should be. By saying the CBN has printed 400 billion. So, Professor Doyin Salami said it's supposed to want 1.2 trillion. So who do we listen to now? About monetary policy, is it the CBN governor or Professor Doyin Salami? And let me even challenge his logic further. 98% of Nigerians who have 500,000 naira in their account. If truly the CBN governor has printed 400 billion like he said, so where is the money? Is it not the same politicians that are hoarding it? Then he went further to say all sorts of things. He tries to pass the buck. He claims that they took the government to court because of hardship. This same Mr. EL-RUFAI has prevailed over the highest level of hardship on the people of Kaduna State. Oji, he has sacked close to 60,000 people. Please, go and fact check me. All these governors that took the case to court, the Kogi State governor pays half salaries. We all saw a video when his wife was dashing people 1 million naira, but they were paying half salaries. His family currently is having the case to answer with the EFCC. Or is it the Kano State governor that we all saw on public television how he was putting dollars into his babariga? He took the man that released the video to court. He had to withdraw the case because in fact, the court ordered him to pay the man 800,000 naira for his legal fees. Oji, I'm not saying Nigerians are not in pain. Please, Nigerians, I know this, and I implore the CBN to ensure that the logistics is done to get this money. And please, banks and POS operators, please cooperate.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Charles D TV, like, share, turn on your notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos, you will be among those when we first watch the video. Thank you very much. Bye bye you.